Well, Squeaky is coming together. Look at him. Even got, you see the round for his eye? And see? A light. I don't know if I should do a funnel. Should I do a funnel around this thing to direct where the light is? I'm afraid of what the heat, because the light will generate heat. I think a piece of cardboard or something. Well, this thing's just held on by like one screw now, but I'm just going to put a piece back behind it, and then I'll fasten this thing in a little better. Just held on with one screw right now. And then next will be the arms, and check it out. I have a gap right there. That's where the one arm is. His right arm is going to go. So I'm just going to make a cut into it on the other side. How cool is that? And it bounces pretty good. I'm going to put some more weight on the back of it, so it's got more weight, so it doesn't tip over so easy. But coming together. All right, bye. Check it out. Today's the 10th, Thursday, October 10th. We got Walled USA, a bracket that came with turning a bicycle into like a training wheels. That's what this came off of. I grounded a little bit into it so that the pipe would sit flush with it, so I can run a couple screws in it, and that's going to be a shoulder. So I just have to do that one more time, and that's his hinge point for his elbow right there. Pretty cool. Making some progress. Right, bye. This is the bracket I'm using on the bottom side. So you see what I mean? I'm cutting this out right here and making it flat across there so I can drop the pipe in there, so it lays flush against here, so I can use these two holes to screw the pipe down. And then this thing, I have to cut it. I'm going to cut it a little bit here to score it and bend this up so the shoulder, so I can, be down. So the arm won't go straight out, it'll go down at an angle. Alright, bye. Well, it's together. I use a nail, because the nail was longer and the screw just barely went through. So check it out. I put a little nut on it and it's tacked it on. So it's permanent. It's like, it acts like a rivet, except not as tight. And then I put a little little tack on the end of that screw. And I added the weld onto that where I cut it to bend it. I need to grind it down a little bit, make it pretty. All right, bye. Check it out. It's Squeaky's hands. I made from a scrap piece of lumber. How cool is that? I rounded off the edges a little bit, so that's going to be his. I'm going to put a hinge. I think I'm going to fabricate a hinge. So the hinge, the hand goes like that motion. Then I got to figure out how to attach it to that ABS, whatever that is. All right, bye. Okay, this is my idea for the clappers. I put a couple of little eyelets into this side. I'll do the same on the little clapper, and I put a bolt through that, and do the same on the other side, and connect them, and that'll be my hinge. I just weld a nut on the end of that so they won't come out. So, experimental. We'll try it out. Bye. Well, here's the back of Squeaky. It's fiberglass over a cardboard pizza top. That's, I don't know if you can see it. There's pizza and it's pizza. My vision was first to have that see through and be able to tell that, you know, like Squeaky likes pizza, you know, that would be a sign, you know. But fiberglass didn't work as well as I planned. Oh well, you move on. All right, bye. Okay, this is the back of Squeaky, and I came up with this. It was a half round or quarter circle. It was solid pipe. So I cut it down the middle, both sides, and then turned it over and then spliced them back together. So I thought pretty clever. And what I'm going to do, so it fit perfect. I'm going to weld it onto the back legs here, right there, and then this is just like a chunk of metal I have. I don't know where I got this thing from. It's like about 4 inches in diameter, maybe more. But I'm going to add it right here as a weight to balance it. And so, you know, if it gets a pizza delivered, it could be a tip container. They could throw, you know, some quarters, some bills. Cool looking Mustang. All kinds of commotion at Carlos today. One layer of fiberglass. This right here, this tarp part, I'm going to put a hinge on it. So that's my access point right there for the electrical. Alright, bye.